As we count down to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Philadelphia Phillies.
In now, Andrew Toles. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Hoskins is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball. One out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hoskins waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. That one worth another look with our show track technology, and the number you look at here, most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First pitch on its way.
Odubel Herrera.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Up next will be Nick Williams. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting third, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. Forsythe. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Seager is calling for it. And the inning is over. Phillies down on just. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 1.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet. Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Swing and a little tapper. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. It wasn't exactly a majestic home run, but Showtrack tells us here that that ball was absolutely crushed. It left the bat at an incredible 116 miles an hour. Logan Forsythe is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Breaking ball in for a strike. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Hoskins ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo. So now Carlos Santana, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission. Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
From the stretch, tapped up the third base line, scooped up, throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The relay throw, low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Turner is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
So striding forward now, Jake Arrieta, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home. And he's safe.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat right there by the pitcher, Hero, that ties this thing up.
You want to talk about frustrating. From a position player standpoint, we know how hard it is to get knocks in this game. And to watch the pitcher drive in two to tie this one up, frustrating.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one just missed outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will into the box, Nick Williams. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. 1 down.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Soft liner towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. He swings and grounds it to short. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. And we are tied 2-2. Arrieta gets the sign. First pitch on the way. The drive out toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, all even at 2 apiece. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager gloves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Hit hard up the middle. Seager up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Forsythe has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Hernandez stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
At the plate, Logan Forsythe. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he lays off there, 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Forsythe with a full 3-2 count. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Turner has it. And there's 1 down now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And into left field for a 1-out hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Forsythe is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First time up, he went down looking. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Williams in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Reed.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it his toes. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Standing in, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His first homer here in the series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Turner over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Count remains at 0-2. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Hoskins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. Ross Stripling gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Wilson Ramos is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it his toes. 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Odubel Herrera. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Luis Avilan enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, Dero, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Logan Forsythe is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pereira is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
How about
Matt Kemp will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. They're still down 5-3. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 52, Pedro.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Forsythe retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins, career numbers against Baez. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. I'm set with the 0-1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains 5-3. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Cole. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready on 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
So he sets him down swinging. Chris Taylor is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Hit down the line at first. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. They're on their feet here in Philly. Some 43,000 in full roar. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And this evening's contest comes to a close 5.